It's time to put in irrigation. I've got the heaviest tool I've ever held. It is very heavy. Basically it just makes straight lines. That's really what you do. So you kind of get this lined up kind of in the middle of your row. You can go like this, and then you can kind of, as you're standing, you can kind of eyeball this. And then it'll just make a grid pattern. Whoops. Didn't see you there. Makes a pretty good line. The real trick to this tool is that it's a pull tool. If you push it, it's gonna go all wacky on you. But as a pull tool, it's pretty awesome. There we go. This helps you kind of guide, this little stick here helps you kind of guide where center is on your bed. It's obviously not going to be like machined perfect, but it does put, especially when your string gets stuck, but it does put a pretty straight line. Like I said, definitely a pull tool. The first row I tried to push it and I had a snake. This is pretty good. Except for right there. I think going slow is also important. Okay, I'll just eyeball that one when I do my trench. So now, I got my hillers set in the furrow position, and we're just putting a line straight down the center. We got these nice, you can see we got these nice real straight indicators of where our middle line is, and we're just following it down. It's pretty easy. This is by far the easiest thing I've done with this tool, now that my soil's all friable. Pretty straightforward. Next, we're gonna put drip tape down these trenches and then cover them back up and hook them up to that spigot out there. Let it run for an hour. Kind of running out of time. Maybe this is tomorrow activity, we'll see. I'd like to get the pipe laid tonight, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, this actually took some work. It's a little complicated. There we go. There's a series of wheels under here that lay the tape down in the furrow. This is actually similar. It's basically the same thing that like giant tractors use when they lay this stuff, which is cool. You get these like cool spikes. So you just go like that, and that'll hold it in. And then you throw it on the ring. So here we go. Okay, that was no joke, the easiest thing I've ever done. It was just like, boom, and it's done and covered. here at the other side. We got a pair of scissors. Just like that. And it's ready for the next one. They give you 2 stakes, so you can alternate. Like we'll stake here and go down, and then we'll move the first stake and then go on. You get it. Yeah, other than having to straddle a 30-inch bed, this is not bad. Let's see if I can give you the walker's view. It's pretty nice, huh? So all you do is focus on following that furrow, and it does the rest. I am walking on this. I got like 1 foot on right now, but because I'm just stepping on where the hill is, where the irrigation water line is going. Oop, kicked out. Let's do some troubleshooting. What happened here? I'm gonna just bury it by hand. Oh, it kicked the wheel. Let's see. Okay, day 2. Ran out of daylight, had to close down the farm, just ran out of time. But okay, here's where we left off. Got all our irrigation kit going. And it's gonna be mostly right around here. Go ahead and put an end cap on this side now. Work off the other side because it's closer. No. I think the biggest mistake people make is where they put this main line. And they'll try and put it off the bed. The problem is that you have to think about how to weed this strip. Okay, so I think you put it as close to the bed as you can. That way you can still wheel hoe to the left of it. You can get all that side. And then maybe it's a little finicky underneath the pipe, but that's life anyway. So I vote stick it all the way up. That just minimizes the hassle. Because if it's in the middle or if it's over here, you know, you're gonna have to work around every little break. And you know, nobody wants to do that. There you go. Couldn't be simpler. Okay, so now it's just working down the line. Basically, you want to get this kind of as close to here as you can. Where did I put the things? Oh, they're right. You get a whole bunch of these taps from Haas. These are cool. It's got a, looks like 1/4 inch here and then 1/2 inch here. And you get a cool puncher. So, you know, you can kind of see about where it's going to be. And it, you know, it's flexible, so you can kind of, you don't have to get it wrong. We just kind of line it up. Give it a cut, make sure it's very straight. That's about what I'm looking at. Make sure you get all like the dirt off if it's been underground, because you really want to get that wrapped over the collar without any dirt inside. Give it a punch. This is kind of annoying. There we go. All right, there it goes. It's in. Pretty straightforward. Let's do another. So like here's a case where it's buried. So I'm actually gonna unbury it a little bit, just to make it a little easier to see here. Line this up. Probably gonna do here. Like that. Being careful not to get dirt in there. It's real thin-walled plastic. There we go. Okay, and then because this is so frail, I'm going to rebury this here. That 8mm plastic is like pretty bad in the sun, so just try and get it covered. We turn this on. See, we've got a problem here. Okay, it's all right. We're just looking for leaks up in here. The ends are open, so it's streaming out. This is just to drive a lot of the dirt out. When you lay this pipe, you're gonna put dirt in it, so it's gonna get the dirt out the end. Let's go take a look. All right, I let it run for a few minutes, turned it off. It's just draining out like this. What we're gonna do is put our end caps on here. See if I can do this while it's running. So It's these little things. And the way this works is it's got a thin end and a fat end. Okay, you stick the thin end on first. Okay. We're gonna fold this over at least a couple times. I'm gonna say 3 times. And then you jam it in the fat end. Just like that. And give it a cover. Do that, we'll do that again. Let's do it again. I brought the scissors out in case some of these are a little long. Put the thin end on. Fold it over a couple times, about an inch. Sneak it up. And bury the whole thing. Now, we're actually gonna run this for about an hour. And what we should see are little wet spots in the dirt. Just trying to get them covered here. Looks good, no leaks. Looks good. We got a little leak here. Right there. The whole system is draining through this one plug right now. All right, so try and get this really choked down. Okay. That should do it. Let's kick it on again. Man. There we go. Looks good. Get this buried a bit. There we go. Okay. Messy business. Let this go for an hour. I'm gonna get my seeder together and try and map some of this out. I may do some side weeding here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then wait for, because the ground will get damp. Like it's, you know, it's going to town. Give it an hour and it'll be all wet. And then we'll plant.